The indigenous people of Biafra observe sit-at-home in Southeast May 30th to honor heroes. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has called on the residents of the Southeast to observe a sit-at-home on Monday, 30th May 2023 to honor the fallen heroes. IPOB said the sit-at-home on May 30th is to honor gallant men and women who paid ultimate sacrifice for us to live as people. The Nnamdi Kanu-led group made this known in a statement by its media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, on Tuesday. We, the global movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to announce to all Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and lovers of Biafra freedom across the world that May 30th, 2023 is Biafra Heroes Day. The statement began and partly read, "It is a special day set aside to remember our fallen comrades and those who paid the ultimate price for the liberation of Biafra in the 1967 to 1970 and beyond." Though Nigerian state removed history from school and national discourse so that the descendants of Biafrans will no longer remember and honor our heroes, the indigenous people of Biafra leader refused to let the labor of our heroes go in vain. Therefore, fellow Biafrans, the 30th May 2023 is another sacrosanct day to remember our fallen heroes, heroines, and comrades who died in defense of our land and for the birth of the Biafra nation. In line with our culture and respect for our fallen heroes, IPOB has declared the 30th of May 2023 a sit-at-home in the entire Biafran territory to commemorate the death of those murdered for Biafra independence and freedom. IPOB family members should organize and observe this date in any form each country, zone, unit considered best. IPOB leadership advised all to maintain peace and order during the event. During the commemoration ceremonies, 3 minutes of silence should be observed for the fallen heroes who paid the ultimate price from 1967 to 1970 till date. My people, you don't see as it they happen. The indigenous people of Biafra has, given out the date of the observation of their sit-at-home. This is to honor the heroes, who paid with their life in order to secure Biafra territory. Of course, if you are a historian, even though that Nigerian government barred history from the school curriculum, but if you're a historian, someone that reads wide, you will agree with me that 1967 to 1970 was a tough one for Nigerians and also Biafrans, especially the Biafrans, because during that time, the battle was more on the southeastern part than any other part in Nigeria. Of course, many places were conquered. That was where the statement like Hausa Abatoka was gotten. And many people, put their life on the line. And then many people were traumatized during that time. And this sickness called Kwashiorkor, because of lack of food and water, because of lack of protein and the rest of them, was used against the Biafrans because there was short of food, and the federal government of them, the then government led by General Gowon, barred food import and food passages from the northern side, even the western side, to southeastern part of Nigeria, where Ojukwu declared the Biafra nation. Of course, then it was only the eastern, the northern, and the western government that was operating then before things started developing and other places started coming up in Nigeria. And Ojukwu was then the leader of the eastern side before he declared the Biafra nation. And because of that, war came up and many people lost their life. Of course, that that was and the Biafrans, that was when they showed their wisdom. wisdom is domiciled in the southeastern part of Nigeria. That was why when the white man left Nigeria, it was only the southeasterners who were able to copy the white man exactly, especially in the area of technology and manufacturing of goods and properties. Now, if you look at, let's look at area like welding work or like electrical work and the rest of them, you will find out that the southeasterners copied the white man exactly, and they became best at it. Even then, the Biafrans were able to build their own vehicles. They were able to build their own armored cars. If you look at this, I will be showing you some of the armored cars, some of the armored tanks that the Biafrans were able to manufacture. Then they were able to build their own grenade. They were also able to build their own bomb explosion, which was known then as Ojukwu bucket. So they showed great wisdom during that 3 years that the war held. But of course, many people lost their life. Many people died during that time. If you are someone from the southeastern part of Nigeria and your parents, your grandparents happen to be alive, they will tell you this history. They will also tell you how they suffered then, what they passed through. Because some of them passed through a lot. Yes, they suffered a lot in order to be able to secure the Biafra territory. Many people gave their life in the line. University of Nigeria, Nsukka, was also a place where many engineers came up and started building many things. Those who built bucket rocket, and the rest of them, in order to be able to protect the Biafra territory. So I think if it is in a working country, I think it will not even be only the southeasterners that will be recognizing these heroes who died. It will be Nigeria in general, because that season was particularly a season of tragedy. It was a season of pain, a season of tears, and it took only the brave to go to that war front. And after that, many people lost their life. So I think what these people are about to do, what the Biafrans are about to do on the 30th of May is not a bad one. Honoring the fallen heroes is not a bad one. So I think the sit at home is a welcome idea and should not be condemned by anybody. And of course, if you look at what Emma Powerful said, he said that it should be a peaceful one. So it is just for you to sit at home in your house, and maybe at a particular time, whether you are living in the southeast, whether you live outside the country, it does not matter the geopolitical zone where you reside. But what matters is that day you can sit at home and honor the fallen heroes of Biafra. And of course, you know that these people are recognized all over the world. So it is a big thing. It's a big one. Many people lost their life. Parents lost their children. Wife lost their husband. Husband lost their wives. And too many people died. About millions of people, close to 3 million people, lost their lives during that short war. And General Gowon was the head of state then. Obasanjo was also a soldier at that time. Even the present president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, was also in the military as of that time. So if you're a historian and if you also know history and you read why, you will understand what the Biafran are saying. Honoring their fallen heroes is something that is imperative. It is important that they observe this sit at home but according to them, that it is going to be a peaceful one. It is going to be a peaceful sit at home, whereby 3 minutes silence for the heroes, and also whatever else, maybe prayers for the families, prayer for the disease, and the rest of them as their tradition requires. So still remember that if this is your first time that you are joining us on this channel, just go down and hit the subscription button, the like button, the share button, and remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news enter, get where sharp. You go just catch the news. I be like rap, as I dey say, subscription button, share button, like button, and also on notification button. You be like saying a rap, I dey rap. But normally I dey sabi rap. Maybe one day I go put am for una, put am woto for una body. Thank you for listening to this channel. Without you, there will be no us.